Sacramento fans something? And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Jones. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Sacramento, Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fox, no good. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Mike Brown for a little bit, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disrupted. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 4-point game. Passes it to Fox. The pass to Murray. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Kings ball. Yeah, that's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus, but this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Sabonis, the pass to Fox, goes up at the stripe, and Jones pulls it down.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
A 3 from McCollum. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Monk against McCollum. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 2. Here's Fox with the drive.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Pass to Messi. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Yeah, easy call.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You scan around the league to look at young guys who might be pillars of teams moving forward. You know, Herb Jones could be one of those guys.
Ellis, he's checked in for the Kings. No luck that time either.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking 5s that we have in the NBA.
McCollum, no good. Kings leading now by 3. Ellis kicks to DeRozan. Inside. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Sabonis. Ellis has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Well, it would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. They put up a good fight, and they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Alex Len's checked in for Sabonis. Crowder comes in for Keegan Murray. McDermott's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Fox. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Huerter on the wing. Fires for three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Boston. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
McCollum against Huerter. Pass to Ellis. Kicks to McDermott. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
McCollum against Huerter. And the basket by McCollum.
C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Ellis goes in.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. McCollum passes to Green. McCollum against Huerter. McCollum no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's good for 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's McCollum. Len grabs the board.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Crowder kicks to Huerter. Just 3 on the clock. The shot that time, not on target. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Kings lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got DeJounte Murray. Herbert Jones is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Here's Messi. Outside for Murray. Passes it to Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Boston, no good. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Kings. They lead by 4. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Yeah, and talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ellis dishes to Murray. Shoots from 8. Boston grabs the miss.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win the day every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
It's every team's goal. DA, thank you.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Fox, he's checked in for Ellis. For Sacramento, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's DeRozan, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. DeRozan's got his first points in this one.
Size, athleticism, and an airtight handle to make DeRozan a problem.
Pass to Messi. There's the pass to Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Boston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Monk outside. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Jones. Sacramento grabs the miss, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
Guarded by Fox. Here's Messi. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Monk. Still without a basket.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Outside, Sabonis. He kicks it to Monk. Going inside, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Alex Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Jay Crowder comes in for Murray. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And Monk drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Robinson Earl. 1:32 left now here in the second. Kicks it to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Crowder. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Kings leading now by 6. Here's Fox driving to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Murray down low. Guarded by Fox. Murray, good. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go. And for Sacramento, they're shooting for the game at 42%. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Fox against Murray. It's Crowder on the wing. It's up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And Murray, here we go. Count that bucket. And now just a 4-point Kings lead.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Len passes to Monk. Drains it from beyond the arc. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's the shot Monk is looking for, and he drills it.
McCollum against Monk. Now here's McCollum. Over Monk. The shot, no good. And so it's Sacramento bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Right back after this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. And they had their fingerprints all over that second quarter, coming back from a deficit and building. And that does it for our half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Sacramento leading by 7. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Clock at 6. Shoots off the step back. And the jumper falls for him. DeRozan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
And this is DeRozan's go-to. He remains such an outstanding threat from the mid-range.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Murray. Shoots over Fox. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Murray's got 8.
Defensively, you're trying to prevent DeJounte from getting to the rim where he can counter. That mid-range becomes deadly.
Fox passes to Murray. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, C.J. McCollum has talked about his fit on the Pelicans. He says, with my skill set, I can play in any environment, style, and system. With this group, it's just about me making the right plays and finding my offense without taking away opportunities for B.I. and Z to get theirs. Kevin?
True, David. You know, shooting always helps. And he's got some talented guys around him for sure.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
DeRozan defending. Back to Jones. For Murray. Jones, no luck. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Out to DeRozan. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. Goes back up. Count that one. Monk's got 7 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Misi. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Kicks it out to McCollum. The tray. Hits it from three-point range. McCollum's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
That's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Herter. How last month turned out for him, he's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
This finds Len over McCollum. Len's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Green. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Austin ejected by Len.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one.
Herter with it. Nothing on the board. Here's McLaughlin. .125 left to play here in the third. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And that one's good. Boston. Boston's got 8 points.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And there's the pass to Herter. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And he drives in. Ejected by Len. Ellis against McCollum. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. It goes against Sacramento. This is his first free throw of the game.
C.J. McCollum taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And C.J. McCollum just relied upon for the incredible leadership qualities he possesses. And that kind of respect comes right away when C.J. steps into the locker room.
Sacramento making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Pass to Crowder. This one for 3. Pelicans pull it in. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. McCollum against Ellis. Now McCollum, he's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Over Ellis. And again, no good by New Orleans. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Sacramento leading by 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. 7-point differential on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Jones is out there with Daniel Tice. Dishes it to McCollum. Pocket 6. Outside, Jones. He gets it in there. Jones has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pelicans. Ellis surveying the D. Murray finds Ellis. Three-pointer, Fox. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by New Orleans. DeRozan defending. It's McCollum on the wing. On the wing, Murray. Back to McCollum. Over Ellis. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putbacks.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand. And then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento, and he sinks the second.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Murray down low, guarded by Fox. Sacramento leading by 4. Tries from 16. DeRozan, it's good on the putback.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pelicans trail by 6. Jones kicks to McCollum. Passes to Murray. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And Murray right now just no settle in his offensive game.
Ellis outside. Sabonis against McCollum. Kicks it out to Ellis. Back to Sabonis. Three-pointer, Fox. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. Back to Sabonis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Sabonis is an elite rebounder, and that's definitely high up on the scouting list.
C.J. McCollum.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Misi. The dish now to Jones. To the paint. Another shot. A shot by Misi, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Murray. Buries the jumper to finish the break. 14 points for DeJounte Murray.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Fox against Murray. Now here's Ellis. He's tightly guarded. On the pass to Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
The patience of Sabonis is really one of his better weapons. He takes time to throw a number of moves at you.
Sabonis.
Shooting 2. First one falls for him.
Well, what elevates Sabonis is his team-first mentality. He's looking to pass. He's looking to help. He wants to set screens to get guys open. He just wants everyone to be successful.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Robinson Earls checked in, and so he makes both from the line.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Domantas Sabonis.
And his rebounding has been an anchor for him tonight, as usual. He's into double digits again in that department. And it just takes so much pressure off their other players knowing he's got the glass work covered.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Fox. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
From 12 feet out, McCollum no good. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Here's McCollum. Outside for Murray. Shoots. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
New Orleans ball.
Pelicans trail by 9. McCollum outside. Murray left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
You want more of this from DeJounte Murray, just playing on the front foot, getting to the free throw line.
DeJounte Murray taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8.
Well, since coming into the league, Murray's worked so hard on his free throw shooting. It's really paying off.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And, you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
McCollum against Monk. The wide open look here for Fox. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Kings lead by 10.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Fox looking it over. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state?
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett